Hey YouTube, it's Sean, Griffin RC Planes. I was about to start working on this carbon cub and I wanted to talk to you guys a little about something. Somebody left me a comment. I asked for suggestions if you're new to the channel. I've been trying to figure out what you guys want to see, and I'm full of all kinds of stuff, and I kind of specialize in the spectrum area. So I've been asking for requests and ideas and what you guys want to see, and I get a lot of those. Thank you, and keep them coming as much as you can. And if I don't read it in a way that it doesn't sound like important or you need some help today, then I just been jotting it down, because if this idea and that comment all kind of run together, then maybe I'll do a video on all that at one time. Well, someone sent me another comment saying, hey, maybe you overlooked my comment. And I sure did. I never saw it. The comments aren't like email. They're not in a row, and you can't pick, new, red, draft. They're kind of sporadic, and it's taking me a minute to learn that. But once I did find his comment, then I read it as, hey, I need some help today, So please keep the comments coming, the ideas coming. If you need some help, like, ratherly in a quick way, you don't bother me at all if you send me a couple of them. If a couple hours goes by or a day or whatever, then send me another one. What I've been doing is each evening I've been dedicating about 30 minutes to comments. And that's what I'll keep on doing. I can't devote my entire night to it, but I go through them, and right now I can handle it all in 15 or 20 minutes, but I just happen to overlook that one comment. So if you need some help and you don't hear back from me, it's not going to bother me at all to send me another comment. And I need all the ideas you guys can give me. I've just been writing them down and collecting a whole list of them. I got something coming, I think, that's really going to help out with a lot of the spectrum transmitter stuff. So let's hang tight on that. It's a pain in the butt to film the transmitter. You got to get the tripod just right and all the settings just right, and then if the light changes in the room, then it changes on the camera, and you see all these squiggly lines, and it's a pain. So I got something coming that might help out with that. So please keep the suggestions coming. If you need me and I haven't responded, and not going to bother me at all to send me another one. Hey, look here on my friend's carbon cub. We're not going to work on it right now, but I'm going to pick on him for a minute to maybe help you guys out. When I took the wings off, these servo leads here going to the ailerons, they were barely plugged in. I mean, not at all, really. And that could be a part of why it was flying bad. So when you plug these connectors in, if you don't feel like they're tight, put some Scotch tape around them. Various hobby stores sell these little clips that plug them together. Let me find one. Hang on. All right, it's this little clip here. For what they are, they're rather expensive. It might be 10 for $5 or something. However, 10 for $5 will save your plane. Get them. Let me see if I can get some kind of a zoom here. I'll do a close-up here on my my other camera and make sure I input it in like right now. What is it? All right, guys. This is our servo keeper, I guess we'll call it. So let's make our connection here. And when you plug it in, hold the back side of this one, okay? Like pinch the wires as you're pushing it in. Because sometimes when you go to plug the male into the female, instead of, let's see, instead of each connection doing this around the prong, it could push the wires kind of out of it, and it's not going to be in all the way. All right, so make your connection, and you can feel that it's tight. You should feel or hear some kind of crunch or feel some kind of crunch. You can just feel resistance that it's good. If it's ever real sloppy, you can tighten up the the receptacle, I guess you'll call it, and take like a hobby knife and right in this area right here, push down a little bit, kind of bend it down. You know what it is the female, and then the male goes in, and it's gotta yeah, that didn't look right, but it's got to make contact. It's got to be firm like that, and you can push there with a hobby knife and kind of close them up a little bit, and then just make sure that you feel some resistance and you know it's plugged in. And then this little keeper goes over like that, and it won't go on there unless it's closed all the way. It's like an exact fit. All right. Now you know it's not going to come unplugged. But let's say you're making your connection here. The female's in my right, the male's in my left, and when you plug them together, this little gizmo right here slides over both of them together and locks them puppies down. I'll do it, like I said, I'll do a close-up. But something like that, man, that's awesome. You know, that's gonna peace of mind. It's not gonna come out. When I took this wing off, no joke. I mean, it was just like nothing. There was no click, no feel, no. They weren't plugged in. I mean, they were plugged in, but they weren't plugged in. So keep that in mind, guys. Another thing, real quick, what I'm thinking about doing for this repair is his screws came loose that come up through the bottom and got cross-threaded, and he put some glue in there and stuff, and anyways, all that's back to normal. But the tail section is weak. All right, you can see a crack right here that has been repaired. So what we need to strengthen up is this movement. All right, the top of it will get strengthened up when the elevator and the rudder all get bolted down, because it kind of overlaps this part. But for the bottom, man, I just took like a Tupperware lid here and I cut out a piece that I'm just gonna glue on the bottom, and that's gonna act like, you know, like a brace, a splint. And once it's glued tight, you know, once the glue is bonded, then this thing can't move because it's got something else, you know, holding it from going. Even though this is lightweight and is like a feather, it's going to hold the two together. So we'll do that in another video and show how that goes down. So I guess that's it, guys. Keep the comments coming. Keep the suggestions coming if you need my help rather quickly. Not going to bug me at all. And I guess that's it. Hey, thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Oh, one last thing. In the comments I read that somebody said they found one of my videos because it was posted in RC groups. And that's kind of an honor. I mean, that really felt good to me. So thank you, whoever put it in RC groups and the person that found it. The RC groups website I don't participate on. I did a long time ago. I just don't have time for, you know, 50 different websites and apps, and, you know, like Facebook. I check it for an hour once a month. I'm not doing 50 different, you know, social media websites and stuff, but I used to do RC groups, and that's pretty big, man, to be mentioned in there. Because I remember going through RC groups, looking for stuff, and seeing links that other people have left, and then I'd look at them, you know. So thank you to that. All right, guys, I got a bunch of stuff in the pipeline, and until next time, hey, just see me here. Thank you. Oh, my Rudy Roddy Ron. Yes, sir.